Welcome to a spirit animal message. If today is your birthday, happy birthday. And if today is not your birthday, happy unbirthday. Because I feel it's important to remind us all, remind myself even, to celebrate yourself. I think of, this is just some Hello Santos. I just wanted to think I'm saying that correctly. I never know if I am. I've said it so many times and I'm just like, still to this day, I'm like, am I saying this correctly? I'm just doing some energy clear. Just clear the energy around. Got this pyrite and obsidian T-Rex. I have some funny shorts on in my shorts of spirit animal messages where I put cinnamon sticks inside the mouth of this little thing. You'll see it in the that tab. Maybe that's a hint to someone to check those ones out. Maybe there's a hidden message there for someone. So to start out the message, we have Black Bear, Guardian. And this is my cockatiel. And she nibbles on a lot of different things. Ooh, and I got another cockatiel at my feet. Hold on. A cockatiel at the top of me, which is as above, and a cockatiel at my feet right now because she has a splay leg condition, the one at my feet, so she doesn't fly either because she had hurt herself when she was maturing as a baby. They're only 5 months old. Hold on one second. I gotta get her because she's nibbling at my shoes. So, as above, so below. And an interesting thing about the cockatiel is that the cockatiel represents spiritual liberation. And I kind of like that this video, this reading has them in it in this way, especially because I've already gone through this reading and have gained some insight as to what it's all about, which the highlight is, I feel, a form of spiritual liberation. So we have Black Bear, Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. And you also see these little birds right here standing out to me for some reason. So messengers from guardians, I feel. And there's this energy of courage, of being very caring, this energy of hibernating in winter, and then, when spring and summer comes, that in renewed energy, right? This is a shamanic messenger. That is to say, you are on the verge of a heightened access to your intuition and your dreams. So receiving guidance from your unconscious, your spirit team. Wolf, Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. There's a path revealing itself in front of you. Your eyes, your third eye, all open and looking in that forward. of this reveal, because this is like the wolf itself is your third eye, is this representation of your third eye. This is the representation of that. The wolf is at night, right? That's when it's a nocturnal animal. That's when it comes out. So it's like you're that shadow side of yourself coming out to reveal something to you, reveal higher wisdom to you. And these two eyes, you perceive your that flow, that connection. You perceive the connection. Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So this is this energy of your third eye, right? This is your brow chakra, your third eye chakra energy. This is this entire message from the very beginning, from the first creature to this creature and then this creature. I also, while I was walking my dogs, saw a butterfly and a cicada, I want to say what's a cicada. And they both represent, and they were very standoutish. Like they followed us. Like the butterfly was a monarch butterfly, and my dogs and I were walking this path in the backyard, and the butterfly started out on the side of us, and then all of a sudden it decided to just lead the way. It wasn't just following us, it started to lead the way, right? So it's like Spirit was attempting to lead a path ahead, right, through this symbolism for transformation, and not just transformation, but a completion of a transformation that is now leading to expansion. And then the cicada made a noise. We walked by it and it made a noise, and it jumped past us, sort of like crossing our path. And that's another energy of great transformation. And this was just prior to coming inside and sitting down and already having this pre-decision to do a reading in this moment. So messenger, a leadership role. Society, leadership role. The wolf is this energy. You're heading in the right direction for your best life. That higher vibrational life path. This is like a multiverse depending on choices we make, right? And there's always this path that is so sacred and expansive, and like that best life, living your best life. You're seeing the path ahead of you that others cannot. It's like you perceive things, you perceive what's going on around you in a clear way. You perceive things in a way that others can't. Third eye is clear, balanced, and fully activated. Indigo may be standing out to you, or colors with are giving you this heightened. They're perceived in this heightened clear space. Operating from a space of deep inner wisdom. The planets Jupiter and Mercury and Saturn may be significant. Check your birth chart, maybe astrology, maybe, seeking that information for yourself to just kind of help navigate your now. It is a tool. Astrology is a tool, and to utilize it is a form of wisdom. Jupiter is this energy of spiritual growth, higher learning, and the pursuit of meaning in life. Jupiter's energy brings encouragement to explore new horizons and connect with deeper aspects of existence. Mercury is this energy of communication, of intellect, and adaptability. Others to learn to connect to others, to learn new things. In an alchemy, Mercury symbolizes enlightenment and inner wisdom, transformative healing of spirit, emotional and physical ailments, clearing suddenly, or not suddenly. It's like you internally are shifting. You're shifting from within through work you're putting into yourself that is projecting into the outside world. You're perceiving life in a more clear space. You're working with nature. You're working with the all in a way that is bringing what you require in the present moment to navigate you, because the situations that you face that are challenging are also there to navigate you. They're there to navigate you in a way that's either to perceive something more clearly and navigate you in a way where your boundaries are set properly, or to, see something more clearly, and that is the path that is meant for you, feeling from within and feeling the resonance on the out and in the external. Saturn is this energy of, before I go too far, this Mercury also facilitates communication between different levels of existence. So you may be working with this, you may be experiencing getting information in unique ways, and it's because not everything speaks English. Not everything speaks English, and you may be getting communication from different levels of existence, and then they're speaking to you in unique ways, and your expansive, your third eye opening and expanding is assisting you to bring more clarity to what you're experiencing. And Saturn is this energy of discipline, of lessons learned through challenges and limitations. So all the challenges, all the things that were limiting you in any way in your life, anything that maybe stood in your way that demanded you to work in a more strategic way to get where you wanted to go, or in a way where it was you put the work in where it was needed in the present moment of B, where it was required, not needed, because it wasn't in lack, it was in abundance. It was always to add to the greater good of you, always meant to add to the positive progressive possibilities of you. And you did it in such a consistent manner that momentum has built. And I had the foundation around your life structure and boundaries, learning the lessons you were meant to learn in this lifetime. Not everybody always learns all the lessons they're meant to learn in the lifetime of their existence, and this is something that you are accomplishing. We have, starting out for tarot, the moon. The moon is this energy right now of dreams, illusions, and examining life, examining self, working through shadow parts of yourself, exploring psychic development and work and dream work, reconnecting to aspects of your inner self, evolving and expanding your consciousness, perceiving where work can be put in, facing unknown circumstances with facing it up front. Temperance, moderation and harmony, divine timing, connecting with the divine, receiving guidance to move forward on your path. To reach your highest self, surrendering to the plans of the universe. So that is this energy. You're working with that shadow side of yourself, and it's like you're surrendering to the fact that you know that you don't perceive it all, that the greater of all perceives it all, and that it's your job, it's your self-respect to put that inner work in on a daily basis, because that's how you stay in that connection and that expansion of being able to sense the all on the outside of you and within you in a clearer way. And life itself had built you to be this way, in this beautiful and at times probably very challenging ways. For your destiny, you have, and your goal, your destiny, that is victory, recognition, to level up in all areas of life, to be recognized for your work, to be recognized for your achievements, to be recognized for who you are, right? You are working through a version now of you that is more embodying the whole version of you. You have brought in your energy to where you have, it's like we can scatter our energy throughout time and space in various ways. And I feel like you've brought home, it's like calling your energy back to you. You have called your energy back, and then you are working through yourself in this more whole way within, because you have been consistently, bringing that self-respect towards yourself. And I had this sound, I don't even know what that was, but it was like this sound of like confirmation. It was my phone doing something. I just have notes so I don't lose track, because there's distractions around me also. So in order for me not lose track, I do have notes. So we have the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Father of Cups. So there is this energy of some impatience and acting maybe some hastily over some excitement, which may have caused some form of delay in things maybe progressing. You didn't give up in any way. And this is also someone you're waiting to make a move. Like there may be someone in your life where it's like there's this impatience of them making a move. However, this also is about you guiding others through a creative project, and maybe at a moment in time there was this hastily excitement energy towards it, which caused you to have to maybe go within and rethink how you were progressing forward within what you were doing. And it was just mostly because you were so excited about what you were doing, and that had just maybe added to some of the delay because of this impatience with just the present moment, and just not in a big way, but just minute way where maybe little things added to minor delays. We have this Daughter of Pentacles. Growing and learning new skills, learning through observing, experimenting, and in a hands-on approach to learning what's required. So you really, whatever you were doing that is expanding your consciousness, you could be a tarot reader yourself, or you could be it could be some form of healing modality, spiritual based work, musician, any of those things. but it required you to be be that action. Think of Saturn, you know, that's that working energy, right? So that was that you putting in the work. And then communication, Mercury, it was putting in the work and learning and expanding your communication. Then we had Jupiter, which Jupiter was this encouragement. It represented the spiritual growth, the higher learning that was within it, that expansiveness within your consciousness that would lead to, you know, expansiveness within what you're being able to intuitively pick up on. And then we have the Daughter of Pentacles, growing and learning new skills. Learning through observing, experimenting, and no wait, I apologize. That was already said. I apologize. So for your future, what's influencing your future? You got the Star, okay? Hope, healing from the past, hopeful for the future. You're holding this improved health as well as spiritual and physical well-being. You also, and this is that expansive energy. That's that whole and complete. Moving into the future, you got, okay, I'm going to show you all three cards. You got the Star. You've got the Ten of Cups. And you've got the Six of Pentacles. So moving into the future influences, you've got the Star, which is this whole and complete hope, being in the future with emotional fulfillment and a win, a gift. This is like an inheritance or a sudden receival of finances also moving into the future. So you're receiving sudden leveling up of your finances through being this, through embodying this star within you, which is bringing you emotional fulfillment in so many ways, expansive excitement, the levels of excitement in the present moment that you'd want, which then it's like you open to the energy of receiving, which what is exactly happens. You receive and you end up leveling up in your life. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So we have these two queens, right? Taking care of yourself, focusing, you're taking care of yourself, you're focusing on your well-being, you're focusing on, you know, that developing your intuitive abilities and analyzing your dreams, engaging in activities that allow you to be more creative, putting love into everything you do. So this is that feminine energy, that feminine side of yourself, that feminine mind, right? Where the unconscious really processes through to the masculine mind to send out through into the physical reality, right? That's where all of that work really is happening, is in that feminine mind. So this is like I feel like this is like even a Kundalini awakening. Potentially. I'm just looking at notes so I don't forget to mention anything. Engaging in activities that allows you to be more creative, putting love into everything you do. Okay, Justice. Then we have this justice energy, which is normally, I believe, the 10 or the 16. One second. Okay. Yeah, 11. It's 11. But this is justice, and I like to just point something out. That this says 8. V111. So on this card, for some reason, there's a mistake on it. And when I saw it, I thought of abundance. Like, there's a reason, for some reason, that mistake happened. And I think of the infinity symbol of 8 when I saw that. And there was this reconciliation of the past, restoring balance with your spiritual journey, truth in complicated situations. Like, this is some weird, minute complication that I just noticed, and it still holds that vibration of what this represents. However, it turns it into this 8, which brings it to another vibration entirely, more in flow with, it has this representation of flow within that numerical number of what that number represents. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Celebration, togetherness, excited to be connecting to soul family. It's like you're feeling like your spirits are lifted through all of this connection, through all of the togetherness you feel from within. And then the World card. Successful completion, reaping rewards, achieving your goals, feel proud of yourself. There was this also Hangman energy, but it was with the World card, and I think it's just this description of gaining spiritual clarity, expanding your beliefs, enjoying life's experience in the present moment, being grounded in the present moment. And you're in this cycle completion. Your results is nirvana. I really feel like your final results moving into the future, you're meant to achieve full enlightenment in this life. Cycle completion. I feel like Hangman with the World is enlightenment, achieving enlightenment. So you're meant to, in this lifetime, achieve enlightenment. One second, my babies. And my cockatiels that represent spiritual liberation are now giving me confirmation tweets. Confirmation tweets. Whoop. One card. That was a little bit of a fumble, I feel. I listen to opposing opinions. I listen to opposing opinions. So 6. Or 24. 2 plus 4 is 6. I always do that. So, I listen to opposing opinions. As a seed journeys toward the sun with the hope of becoming a budding flower, nature's evolutionary process comes from a series of transformations through contrast. For the benefit of the flowers, we water the thorns too, Egyptian proverb. The metaphor hidden within nature can be applied to the story of human life. In order for growth to occur from darkness to light, we might find appreciation for disparity. Each evolutionary chapter is a part... Ooh, my bird is nibbling on me. Each evolutionary chapter is a part of our journey into being, and the pendulum of experience is what allows us to eventually become one with love. As we grow, be nice, don't do it. Journey into being, and the pendulum of experience, what allows us to eventually become one with love. As we grow, contrast provides sage guidance. We learn about the cold by stepping out into the winter and realizing we need a jacket. When we listen to the forces that oppose our comfort zone, instead of fighting them, we can seek wisdom through opposition by remembering this virtue. When opposition comes in the form of opinion, we may be tempted. It's just a blessing of good luck. Remember that. Appreciation over anger. The thorns are no less a part of the rose than its petals, and while they may poke if you hold on too tight, if you can appreciate them for what they are, you can see the integral part the literal and metaphorical thorns of life play in the divine design of nature and the spiritual mature soul. And my little mischievous babies are just getting into stuff. Look at you guys. I have this mark on my arm, and my baby cockatiel was just like nibbling at me while I was reading that. So excuse the fumbling, but she thought I just was very tasty there for a second. I was like, okay, that hurts a little. She meant that out of love. They're 5 months old, so they nibble on everything. I pray this message reaches the right individuals that are in need of clarity in this journey that you are on right now. Thank you for coming, and know if you found this, that this is for you, that you are meant for enlightenment. Not to say it's not, because if you are here, this is for you. The universe don't make mistakes. So if you're here, know that that's for you. And this is Guitar. Her name is Guitar. She's the one that has the splay leg condition, but it doesn't stop her. She walks right across, she runs across the floor. If I put her in one of her things, she has these little tables where she's got toys, water, and food. She jumps down and just starts running around the house looking for things to get into, or me, or both. So, and then we had vocals. Let's not forget. So vocals and guitar. Thank you. Live in peace. And until next time.